Dr. Umar is not very smart. Dr. Umar is educated. He is very articulate. He's very popular, but he's not very smart. Smart people don't go around running their mouths and giving uneducated opinions. That's not what a smart person does. A smart person does research so they can have an educated opinion. And if they haven't done their research, they'll probably not speak so much or not go into depth on the subject. Now, Dr. Umar had a whole lot to say about Vanessa Bryant, basically shaming her for not giving Kobe Bryant's parents any money. All right. So, but before I get into it, because actually I think I know a little bit more about the situation than Dr. Umar himself, the great doctor, but that's for another day. But anyways, we're going to break down what Dr. Umar had to say about Vanessa Bryant. And then I'm going to come back and give you the backstory, what I know about the story and why what Dr. Umar is saying is total nonsense. But let's go into it.
From what I've heard, Vanessa Bryant ain't giving him a dime. Kobe Bryant left her almost $1 billion. And you mean to tell me that you don't have enough decency, enough respect to float Kobe Bryant's mother and father $1 million? Even if it's one time, Art. Even if it's one time. I don't really like y'all. I don't really mess with y'all. Y'all son told me not to be bothered with y'all. But because you are his parents, because he would have never existed without you, because if y'all don't give birth to Kobe Bryant, he never becomes my husband, I'm never in this financial position. Because of that, let me give you $1 million. Let me throw him $5 million. I'm not giving you no more, but I'm gonna give you $5 million, but you can't come back again. Can we agree on that? Can we sign a non-disclosure? I'm gonna give you this $5 million, but y'all can't come back. Fine, give us the $5 million. She won't even throw them $1, bro.
So y'all saw that, right? Now, before I get into it, let's be clear. The reason why Dr. Umar brings this up is because, as we all know, Dr. Umar is very, black celebrities, black wealth staying in the community, right? He's very pro on that, which is fine. That's totally fine. I have no problem with that. But he is basically using that to drive across his point that this is how the black wealth leaves the community, right? Because people like Kobe die and they leave behind a lot of wealth, and now his rich wife has all the wealth, and she's not giving any of that wealth to Kobe's black parents, right? So basically that's what he's implying, or that's what he's trying to say. Now, what Dr. Umar doesn't know is the backstory, because if he knew the backstory, his opinions might not have been this way, you know what I mean? Or maybe it would have, I don't know, because Dr. Umar is kind of you know how he is, but we're not going to get into that. But here's the backstory on that, right? And this is why I say Dr. Umar needs to shut up and stop speaking in things he doesn't know anything about, because obviously he doesn't know. Kobe's Bryant's parents, they never wanted Vanessa Bryant and Kobe to get married. They did not want Vanessa for Kobe. They thought that Kobe could have did better. They did not envision Kobe marrying Vanessa, and they made it really hard for Kobe to marry Vanessa. They did not approve of their marriage. Now, you tell me, if you're a woman watching this, or even if you're a man, like if you put yourself in Vanessa's shoes, I'm not saying what she's doing is right or wrong, but I'm sure anybody with common sense can understand and see the logic behind why she's moving the way she's moving. As a matter of fact, before Kobe died, Kobe and his parents had a tumultuous relationship. They did not have a great relationship. And the reason why, or one of the contributions to that, is really that they didn't mess with Vanessa. They didn't. So that kind of put a wedge between his nuclear family and his extended family. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think Kobe Bryant's parents are Vanessa's favorite people. I mean, obviously we see them in public. Obviously they're cordial because they got to do that for the cameras, right? They're cordial. When we see them in public, they're cordial because they got to do that for the cameras. But I'm telling you right now, behind closed doors, they have a tumultuous relationship. And that's proven because Kobe has died and she hasn't given them squat. But why would she though? I'm not saying she's right for doing that. And I'm not saying she's wrong. But the thing that I'm saying is I understand why she does it. So I would not shame her for doing that. Because if somebody never liked you and never wanted you to get married into the family, and now they're in a bad situation and you don't want to help them, I understand that. I understand that, because all that you had right now, they never wanted you. They never wanted it for you anyway. They were against you the entire time. So I get why she doesn't want to help them. I'm not saying she's right. I'm not saying she's wrong, but I understand why she doesn't feel like she should help them. You get what I'm saying? Now, that's the backstory, right? Now, Dr. Umar is over here speaking as if he knows anything. And I'm telling y'all right now, he does not. So I don't understand why he's speaking on stuff that he does not know. Because obviously, if he did a little bit of research, I don't know, his answers, I'm telling you, would have probably been a little bit different. But because in typical Dr. Umar fashion, he does nothing. He just sits around and talk all day off the top of his head. He makes a fool of himself 98% of the time. And this is just another situation where he's talking about shit that he has no idea what he's talking about. I don't know, man. Let me know y'all thoughts. Y'all think that, please don't forget to hit the notification bell, subscribe, comment, like the video, share. And until next time, man, y'all be safe. Peace.